Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to another reaction. We are going back to 1OK Rock. We're checking out We Are, the official video from Ambition's Japan Dome Tour. So this is going to be, I guess, more of a live performance, which is not something that I wanted to do because I was very afraid of like copyright strikes and the video getting deleted and all that kind of stuff because it can turn into a bit of a shit show. But you guys were very loud about the fact that if you want to experience 1OK Rock, you need to check out the live stuff. So we're gonna start off slow and check out one of the videos, which is a live performance, and hopefully if all goes well and the video doesn't get a copyright takedown or whatever, we'll continue reacting to potentially more live performances as opposed to music videos, because you guys said that you have to experience them in this setting rather than music video setting. So very excited to get into this one. We're checking out We Are by 1OK Rock. So without further ado, let's get into it. Whoa. Holy shit. Whoa.
Sorry, they push us. It's too late. It's too late. Not going back.
I'm already in love with Taka's vocals from the previous music video. Holy shit.
In madness, but they just can't hurt us. They tell us we're nothing. Keep walking and let it go. They are the weakest. Don't even know anything to say when it will break your hearts off.
Oh my god. Chills. Holy shit. His live singing is well, listen, like there's like this level of grit to his vocals too. Like he sounds live what many artists would love to sound like in studio versions. Holy shit. Oh my god. That's amazing. And to command so many people like that presence. Oh my god, what the fuck? shit. I can see why you asked me to react to their live stuff. Yeah, no brainer. Damn. This is the kind of performance that will make you fucking cry if you're there live. Oh. Holy shit. This is... Holy shit. Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh my god, that was amazing. And like the guys were literally about to break down, not just because like I can't even imagine how exhausted you must be, because there's like this adrenaline, there's an adrenaline dump as well, because there's so many people there, everything is just so fucking chaotic. I don't care how many times you do this kind of a performance in front of so many people, it's like fucking daunting. And you can tell that the guys were incredibly emotional about these lyrics, and you know how hard it hit them. I feel like the lyrics are incredibly important and incredibly empowering and very optimistic, while still being incredibly like understanding of the world that it is very dark and kind of like shitty. As the chorus kind of like says, when you're standing on the edge, so young and hopeless, got demons in your head. Like when you're about to do something incredibly, like literally standing on the edge, about to do something incredibly tragic because you're so hopeless, and the demons are winning. I feel like while the song is incredibly empathetic to the feelings of being lost and being at a stage where I might do something where there's no going back, which is why maybe the members were so incredibly emotional. I mean, you can't write these lyrics without actually being in that place. So I don't know the behind the scenes of the group itself and what each of the members have gone through in their, young adulthood and all that kind of stuff. But it does come from a place from knowing exactly what it's like to be completely down. But yet, despite that, there's still like this moment, we are between, in between the chorus, in the middle of the chorus rather. Even though you feel like there's no ground beneath your feet and there's no one is there to hold you, we are the colors in the dark. Like as you are at your darkest moment, the colors are basically like the manifestation of like the various emotions and like the gold that is within like your heart, as the pre-chorus says, that they stand for nothing, they're lifeless and they're cold. Anything that they say, they, as far as like the people, but they also like the demons in your head, like they're not the ones that you should listen to, because it's easier to fall down into darkness than to escape it and come into a place of positivity. There's every reason out there to be negative, and you have to find that one reason to be positive. And sometimes it's very, very hard because those demons kind of like consume your brain and all of your emotions, and you feel like you're done. But the colors in the dark is almost like the representation of the various emotions, and like the heart of gold that is also represented in the pre-chorus, the things that should not get the better of you. So the colors are basically like the hope in like your spirit, basically, in terms of like not giving up on yourself. The second verse talks about being covered in madness, but they can't hurt us. They tell us we're wrong, keep walking and let it go. So now we're kind of like introduced to basically like either people talking to us, or it's a continuation of basically like our demons. Because honestly, as dark as some people can be, as ruthless and as toxic, no one is as toxic to us as we are to each other in our darkest moments. Like the shit that we can tell ourselves and basically force ourselves into a very bad situation where there's no coming back from is really, really, really tragic. The bridge of the song is really, really beautiful too, because it basically tells you that you should never allow yourself or tell yourself or let yourself become someone else, because there's only one version of you. And don't let yourself, basically, don't compromise yourself because there's only one of you. So don't let yourself go to waste just because you feel like by being someone else, it's going to eliminate all of those doubts and all those people that are talking shit. Don't be someone else for the sake of someone else. Be yourself in spite of all of those who talk shit and in spite of what you tell yourself in your darkest moments. So why would you, compromise who you are just to become a copy of someone else? Obviously, the chorus says, so young and hopeless, but I feel like any person at any moment in their life, whether it's like a job that you hate and you're depressed and you feel like you are being unfaithful towards yourself, and you want to be what you've always wanted to be, and you wanted to, explore a new path or something, and you are afraid because of whatever you tell yourself at night or whatever somebody else says that is creating those doubts. Like, I feel like this song relates to anyone in any walk of life. So I feel like if this was a music video, I can totally see like someone in their teens, someone in their like 30s, and even someone in their 50s and their 80s. Like, I can totally see like 4 different storylines of 4 people in completely different ages that feel hopeless and feel depression, because it comes and goes to anyone. And it doesn't matter how old you are. Depression is just one of those things that just comes out from out of nowhere. I definitely relate to the song a lot, and I really, really enjoyed it. And like the live vocals of Taka are just absolutely incredible, and they really like emphasize all of those emotions, and like him basically like being on the verge of breaking down. Like, you look at his face and it's just, there's so much heartbreak. You can tell like the way the crowd goes into the song, and some of the emotions that you see on the faces, is you can tell how meaningful the song is to so many of these people. If One OK Rock was a group that I discovered, like if they were out there back when I was like 14, 15 or something like that, they would definitely be one of my favorite groups when I was growing up. Like, I almost like wish that I had a group like One OK Rock back when I was like listening to some of my favorites like Linkin Park and Breaking Benjamin, Korn. I remember really liking Skillet back in the day as well. Like, I feel like this group would fit so incredibly well for me and for my like teenage years, and I feel like they would be one of my favorites by this point. Like, right now, this is the second song that I've checked out by them. I love the lyrics. I love the lyrics of the previous song. I love the lyrics here. I love the sound. It's obviously very, very different. I don't necessarily get those 3 Days Grace vibes as I did from their last song that we checked out with Monster Hunter, with that video game collaboration. But the lyrics themselves, I definitely get like some like those vibes from like some of those groups, like 3 Days Grace. There's definitely something, but not musically, that I'm hearing. I definitely wish I could kind of like discover them much earlier in my life, because they would definitely be one of my favorites. And if this song is any indication of their entire discography, I feel like very quickly these guys are going to become one of my favorite groups. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I will catch you all in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, guys. See ya.